After talking about this print-on-demand platform that also combines the sale of digital downloads on Patreon and on Substack, 40 viewers have already signed up and opened their shops there and are working on it. And I just can't be more excited to be making this video. You might want to see this video now instead of waiting with seeing it, because this platform that is now free is going to cost money to join in 2024. Really, I'm feeling so grateful that I happened to run into this platform. 2024 looks like the year I'm going to take two different niches far more seriously when it comes to my own print on demand. So what's this company or platform? Why did I choose this company? And what is this model of print on demand that I'm so excited about? All that in this video. But before I do that, I just need to take something out of the way, which is, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today I am going to be talking about the print-on-demand platform that made me excited after doing print-on-demand for many, many years and feeling kind of frustrated. I feel like we are all feeling frustrated with what kind of model am I supposed to choose for print-on-demand? How am I going to niche down? Where should I bring my clients to? And every time you feel like you found your way within a platform, things change. So generally speaking, there are three ways to do your print on demand. The first one is to sell on a print on demand marketplace, with that marketplace being also the supplier. So you can choose from the variety of products that already exist on the marketplace, such as Redbubble, Society6, TeePublic, Zazzle, Merch by Amazon, whatever. The second option is to sell print on demand on a marketplace that isn't the supplier, such in the case of teaming up with Printful or with Awkward Style and opening a shop on Etsy that is a marketplace, but you have control over the pricing, the commission, and the product type from your individual supplier. And the third option is to choose your supplier and integrate it with your own shop, whether it's Squarespace, WooCommerce, or Shopify. However, none of these options ever felt like they were the right thing for me or what I'm looking for. I feel like I was always looking for a fourth option, something in the lines of the pop-up shops that we have with Printify, with Teespring, with Fine Art America, and I almost gave up on the idea of finding that perfect combination until I met Vincent. Selling on print-on-demand marketplaces since pretty much 2017, I've had success using marketing methods with Pinterest and with blogging. And if you think that a marketplace means that you're going to get traffic and you're not going to have to do any of your own marketing, just stop watching my videos. Really, this is so rare and doesn't actually happen. And what I want to do is I want to have this kind of success, but without hating the marketplace I'm on, without having them reduce my commission in the middle of everything. And yeah, the conversation with Vincent really changed that. And I've spoilered that conversation on Facebook asking you, this is a representative of a print on demand platform or supplier or website or company, which company that is. And I think most people guessed Society6. So no. After meeting Vincent, I quickly set up a shop with his company. It's a company that allows you, on top of selling print on demand, also to have memberships, to have donations, to sell digital downloads and printables, to even sell your own handmade items. And on November 8th, I opened my shop. I think I made it like live and posted a link or two links somewhere. And without having much time to market it, the very next day I made a sale. And now I didn't really have that much time to immerse myself in that marketing of that shop this month. I am planning to have a blog to market it a bit better, but I've already made 3 sales of 5 products that amounted to $43, which is a lot given the commissions that you are usually getting for items like t-shirts on other print-on-demand platforms. That's what I'm going to be talking about in today's video, along with a November recap and my goals for December. Now, given the fact that, again, I prefer to do my own marketing, I love doing my own marketing and I want to get paid for it, I sort of drifted into more Zazzle and Society6 because those platforms allow you to market yourself with an affiliate link. So if someone sees one of my Society6 products and they like it and they click on the link, if they don't buy it and they buy something from someone else, I still get commission. Same with Zazzle. There was a full video on that. I will leave a link to that video down below. And it kind of became my comfort zone, I guess, Zazzle and Society6. Too much of my comfort zone that I forgot my main goal, which is just to have my own shop on my own terms. Now, I am really good at building websites. It took me like a decade to be able to say that. And I do know how to do my own marketing, but I do have a technical issue. with, teaming up with Printful or Awkward Styles and opening my own Shopify or WooCommerce store. And that is the model of the integration in terms of the payment. So if you integrate your own supplier with Etsy or with Shopify, the client pays you and you pay the supplier. Now, for a lot of people, that model works well. I'm not going to talk about the people who didn't get paid from Etsy or people who get paid a commission with PayPal that takes a lot of time to reach their bank account while having to pay for the products before they get the money. I'm not going to talk about that because a lot of people have managed through this. I am going to talk about the fact that my business, my company structure is for selling digital services. Now, that doesn't mean that I can't sell physical merch. It just means that I can't expense physical merch. So, for example, if someone is buying something from me and pays me $40 and I'm paying the supplier $30 for that, yeah, it's very nice that I made $10 from that sale without having, to do anything when it comes to the actual shipping or creating the product, like making the physical product. But in terms of my income, this would be $40 profit because my business is a digital structure and I cannot expense those $30. So for every $10 I make, I'm actually paying taxes for 40, which no one should ever do that. And I know that many of you don't do that. I know that many of you have a smarter way to run your business. But given the fact that my business is in Israel and I'm not in Israel right now, I would have to open a totally different business for that. And I kind of wanted to avoid that hassle of always keeping track of expenses and incomes. I was thinking about opening a company in Bulgaria for that reason, but here you pay the accountant based on the number of invoices you need to issue. That whole thing just became like a mess to me. And the perfect way to achieve what I wanted at that time was with something like a Fine Art America shop or Teespring. Both Fine Art America and Teespring, Fine Art America has their own marketplace, Teespring stopped having their own marketplace, have this kind of like pop-up shop or your own designated shop, whether it's on a subdomain or with your own domain, whether it's paid or free. And I found out it was really hard for me to choose between them because Fine Art America doesn't have all the items I want, neither does Teespring. And also their shipping. Fine Art America's shipping is horribly expensive, and Teespring's shipping, if you're in Europe, is just horrible. I mean, I am right now wearing a Teespring all over print hoodie that I ordered from one of you guys for that repper. We had a repper contest like 6 months ago. I got it. I got it yesterday because that's how Teespring knows to ship to Bulgaria. Never mind the fact that I love it. I love it so much. I forgot the name of the shop. I love it. But I ordered this like 5, 6 months ago and it arrived yesterday. And not to mention the fact that Teespring's designer of the shop is really ugly. And then we have the Printful pop-up shops. And the Printful pop-up shops that I know a lot of you guys are using, to me, never seemed like a good idea because, not to mention, the Teespring, me getting this 5, 6 months after ordering it with Printify, I still haven't gotten 60 or 70% of everything I ordered from them. Their customer service was horrible. Even trying to work with them as a YouTuber was hilariously funny because someone contacts me, I reply, then they disappear, then someone else contacts me because that previous person was fired. And it happened like 4 or 5 times until I gave up. And then I remembered that there is Tmail. Tmail, the pop-up shop used by one of my favorite creators for Procreate. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go with Tmail. I had a test order with them. They have really good quality t-shirts. They don't have a lot more than that. They have a puzzle, but only 1,000 pieces. They have only 3 sizes of a print. They don't use frame print. They just now added 1 mug. So they don't have a big variety of items that is not t-shirts. They are organic and recycled. And their shop builder is amazing. And they pay with PayPal, which is super nice because you only get your commission part and the buyer pays them and you have your own shop and it looks really pretty. And I was like, you know what? I am going to just forget the fact that I really like home decor and stickers of different sizes and notebooks, and I'm just going to go with Tmail. And then I made the video about niching down, which was the November goals video. I really recommend watching it. This was an eye-opener, I was told, to a lot of people. And during that video, I presented a shop by one of my favorite YouTubers, an anti-MLM YouTuber called Cici Suarez, and she's using fourthwall, which I've never heard of before. And I took a look into fourthwall. I looked at some of their items. I actually looked into them more deeply along with the viewer of the channel, someone who became actually a really close friend of mine. We were looking at them for both of us, like, as an option for a shop for both of us. And their items kind of seem like Printful, like a lot like Printful, even to the point of like it's the same model. They had really competitive pricing. Like I can definitely see making profit selling in the same prices that Redbubble and TeePublic are selling. TPPP, yeah, TeePublic are selling. They have a large variety of items. They actually added more. They are 100% free until 2024. And even when you integrate your own domain, it stays free. And then I saw that they only pay with Stripe, which I cannot have with an Israeli business. So I said to my friend, you know what, you can use them and I'm going to go with Tmill. But before that, I need more details. Maybe I'll make a video, Tmill versus this company. And I fully intended to make the video featuring both companies and saying that I chose Tmill. Funny how things turn. And I decided, yeah, I need more details to make that video. And so I emailed this company. And to my surprise, Vincent replied very, very fast, and we hopped on a call. Thank you, Vincent, for that. It's been amazing. Like, it's just an awesome person. I feel like a lot of people don't value that enough, but being alone all this time, it's really nice just to have really good companies to work with. And I can now say the name of the company is Fourthwall. Yes, Vincent works for Fourthwall, not for Society6. And during my conversation with Vincent about Fourthwall, there were a few surprises that came. The first one was that, the items look really, really much like Printful because they are. And given the fact that about 35% of my entire apartment is Printful, I find that to be really good. Like the rest is just, test orders from, I think the rest, like the 65 other percent is like from like 12 other companies. So this is a really good way for me to literally use Printful as my supplier, but I'm getting paid as commission, not paying every time that a client pays me. So it was kind of like the answer to all my problems. And the second surprise was that they do pay with PayPal. They just didn't have it on their website. They're still working some kinks on their dashboard and on their website. But hey, if you want to get paid with PayPal, all you have to do is, email customer support and they'll set it up for you. So that problem went out the window. The third surprise was that you can manage multiple shops under one account, which is super easy. I can just log into my account and then switch shops, which is amazing because I can have multiple stores on one platform without having to like log in and log out at every time I want to manage a different store. The fourth surprise is that you can sell digital download items. You can have memberships like on Patreon, and you can even sell your own handmade products and even get donations, which is mind-boggling to me. The fifth surprise, the pricing was actually very super competitive. Given the fact that this is kind of like a shop builder middleman between you and Printful, the prices were still very competitive. Really, really good. But the biggest surprise I've had, and number 6 in the surprises of my call with Vincent about Fourthwall, is that in the middle of the conversation, I realized he's talking to me about my store, like setting up my store as a YouTuber. And I told him, I'm sorry, I was making this call with you because I want to promote you. Like, I want to talk about Fourthwall on my channel to promote it to other people. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's cool too. And I'm like, did you just hop on a call with me to help me with my own store? He said, yeah, that's what we do. We help creative people launch their business. And I'm like, oh my God, that is literally like the best customer service that I've ever seen. Now, Fourthwall, again, this shop builder allows you to pick your own theme, choose your own colors, customize them a little bit, add your own pages, choose your own fonts, integrate with Instagram, with YouTube, with I think TikTok, with other platforms that I don't know their names. You can integrate them with Google Analytics and sell to your own audience without the hassle of having to think about money coming in, money coming out, or my competition being on the same place. And they're free to join. So I joined, I integrated my own domain that I got with Hostinger. It was actually the easiest process ever. I mean, I don't know if you guys have integrated your own domain, whether it's with Find Out America or with PayHip, but you have to go into the DNS records with your hosting company, which I didn't have to do in this case because Fourthwall uses Entry, which pretty much just opened like a Hostinger pop-up and moved everything by itself. So that was very nice. And I started designing products for a very specific niche and then finished the store on the 8th of November, posted a few links somewhere and made my first sale. And that first sale on my store, on my fourth wall store, happened, I think, simultaneously or a few days after me selling two items, like a hoodie and a sweatshirt, on TeePublic, which landed me a whopping $4 commission. I can't even keep a straight face. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. And that's me being on the higher tier on TeePublic, but because it's on sale, you make $2 commission for a hoodie and $2 commission for a sweatshirt and $2 commission for a t-shirt. So I kind of made this comparison when it comes to the competitive pricing of Printful fulfilled items with fourth wall versus what you will get on TeePublic, whether the item is on sale or not. And I hope you can keep up. So TeePublic, if a hoodie is on sale, it costs $32. You will make $2 commission. If the hoodie is not on sale, it's $39 and you will make $4 commission. Now, if I sell it on fourth wall and price my hoodie with $32, I will make $6.55 commission, much more than two. And if I price that hoodie for $39, I'll be making $13.55. So I can sell for the same amount of TeePublic and earn, what, 4 times more? It's ridiculous. Now, if you look at t-shirts, like the basic t-shirts on TeePublic, if the shirt is on sale, it's $16 and I will make 2. If the t-shirt is not on sale, it's $22 and I'll be making 4. But with fourth wall fulfilled with Printful, if I sell a t-shirt for $16, the basic t-shirt, I will make $6.75. And if I sell it for $22, I'll be making $12.75. Compare that to 2 and 4. Again, that's insane. So as I said, I opened my fourth wall shop on November 8th, made my first sale the next day for 3 t-shirts. That was the first sale, 3 t-shirts. I priced them pretty much as low as TeePublic. I think 2 of them were for $16 and 1 of them was for $15. And I made a profit, a commission of $15.77. On TeePublic, I would have made $6. I'm already so happy. Now, because this is my own store, I can see the buyer's details. I can see their email, I can see their address. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm also not going to show it to you. I can even use the fourth wall app on my phone to send them a video thank you. I haven't tried that yet. I really do need to try that. I can see if the package was already made, if it's in fulfillment, if it was already shipped, and even if it was already delivered. I think my first client already has delivered to them. So I know that they got their package, which is amazing. Now, my second sale was for 1 t-shirt. And it landed me $16.18. And I remember when I was looking at it, I saw that I sold for $30-something and the commission was $16.18. I was super confused because I don't have a product that is priced so high. I was like, maybe they bought a lot of stickers, but it was for a t-shirt. And then I realized that I did get the $6 from the t-shirt sale, but that buyer also added a $10 donation. Now, the donation box appeared on the main page when I designed the shop because fourth wall is meant for content creators and people who are really niche down, and a lot of content creators get donations like buy me a coffee and these things. But I deleted that and I had no idea that the donation option is still going to appear on the checkout. That was an interesting surprise. The third sale was for this blanket. It wasn't me who bought it. I mean, I bought it because I like it, but someone else bought this blanket. I feel like it's blocking the light. Yeah. Oh, YouTuber stuff. So the third sale was for this blanket, landed me $11.40. $3 out of them were donations. Now, my niche, as you can see from this blanket, is Jewish stuff. This is, by the way, a Printful blanket. I think I reviewed them. I'm not really sure, but they're so soft. I don't want to ruin it with my makeup, but they're so soft and amazing and made in Latvia, which is really, really close here and in the EU, and I get it super fast, and also made in the US and fulfilled multiple places in the world. And as you can see by this blanket, my niche is Jewish stuff. Now, I will say this as a side note. If you have an issue with me being Jewish, just stop watching the channel. Take yourself out of our community group. Stop paying me on Patreon. Don't read my newsletter. Seriously. Because I don't know if you know this, but I can't change being born Jewish. And you having an issue with me being Jewish, which I got many DMs about. I want to ask you guys, do you also go to African American YouTubers and DM them, why are you black? Or that you hate black people? Seriously. go get therapy and leave me alone. I want to take you to my shop. I want to show you this stuff. Yes, my shop is Jewish. Oh my God, I picked a niche that I'm actually resonating with and I know what to do about. Oh my God. I want to take you to my shop. I want to show you the shop. I want to show you how I designed it, what products I chose to put in there. Some of them were playset mock-ups. And also this is something that you can always visit to get some ideas from. I also want to take you to the dashboard of a fourth wall to show you how it looks. But before we do that, I want to say two things. One, fourth wall right now is free. That will not be the case in 2024. In 2024, fourth wall will cost money to be able to use their platform and sell on their platform. However, everyone that already has a shop for free on fourth wall will stay free. And that's why I think, I mean, when I was talking on Patreon on that, because I was supposed to do the video this month on Patreon on how to create your WordPress blog from start to finish. And then I asked, do you prefer that or do you prefer like a fourth wall shop from start to finish? The majority of people voted for a fourth wall shop tutorial because of this kind of time sensitivity that we have. So I'm going to take you to this kind of deep dive or dive into my dashboard with fourth wall, but there was a full how to start a fourth wall shop from start to finish with uploading products and designing the homepage and adding pages over on Patreon. There are two tiers on Patreon, one for the $3 where you get to see all the videos and one for $7 where you also get to get a lot of freebies. I can also tell you that that viewer that I mentioned that became a close friend of mine, she also opened her shop with fourth wall, and Misho even opened his fourth wall shop, even though he wants to design things for 2024. He just wanted to be free right now. So you can definitely get your shop free right now, even if you want to start working on it in 2024. It's free to open a shop in fourth wall. You can just go to fourthwall.com and type in and open whatever you want. The name that you are typing in at the beginning, artist or nickname, is going to be the name that appears on the subdomain, and you can integrate your own domain. And you can do that for free, or you can use my link down below to open your fourth wall shop. And at this case, you'll get $15 given to your account for sample orders. So you can get started with testing your own merch as well as, I'm using my own merch to promote it. I literally made a sale of this blanket because I had a photo of me wearing this blanket. And the second thing that I wanted to say is if you like this video so far and found this content so far useful, don't forget to hit the like button down below because every time you do that, YouTube thinks, hey, this is a cool video. I'm going to show it to more people, and subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. With that said, let's hop on over to my computer screen. I'm not going to be down in the corner. I'm just going to be talking to you with my computer screen. I'm going to show you the dashboard of fourth wall, and I'm also going to show you my shop layout, and then we'll get back to me to talk about December goals and November recap and all that jazz. Let's head on over to my screen then. Let's do like, I know you guys like that. So welcome to my fourth wall dashboard. As you can see, in the last 30 days, I made $43 from 3 orders as I detailed before. And from the dashboard, you can thank your supporters. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to show their details. This is also something done with their app. Create a new product, order samples. I do have my sample credit. This is my link to give you guys, the one I mentioned. You also get a link like that you can give $10 as a sample if someone opens a shop. It's a little bit different from my link because I'm a YouTuber, and you'll see it when you open a store. You can invite team members, which is actually pretty cool because that viewer I told you that became my friend made me an admin so I can help her with a shop. Misho is also going to make me admin so I can help him with his shop, and it's really cool. You can set up your own promotions and coupon codes, add all of your social links, download the app, of course, and they have their help center. Regardless of that, let's go to something interesting. I'm not going to go to orders because I don't want to show you the details of the people who ordered because it does show their names. I am going to go to products, and here you can see all of the products that you have. Depending on how many you have, I do have a lot of products here, and create a new product, as well as view your collections, which I have loads of. Now, let's go to, for example, create a new product just to see the options. So you can sell a digital product, whether it's an audio file, clip art bundle, or a printable. You can sell something that you have, like something that you physically have, handmade stuff, something that you possess and you're going to be the one shipping it, or design something new, which is the print on demand option. Let's click on that one. And here you can see the variety of products you can have. The knitwear is actually kind of cool. I haven't started designing it yet. It's basically not a print on demand when the design is here. The entire sweater is going to be knitted with your pattern. I'm still working on that. There will probably be an updated video on that. But let's head back to apparel. And you have here t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, bottoms, crop tops, tank tops, jackets, a lot of things. Let's say I'm looking at this one, Cotton Heritage Unisex Premium Hoodie, which I love the fact that I can see the model because I'm using Placeit for mockups. So seeing the model really helps me out when it comes to finding a good mockup. And once I'm in, I can see that with DTFX, it will ship from the US and the EU. With DTG, it will be fulfilled in the US, EU, and in Canada. So, for example, if you go with DTFX and you have a buyer from Canada, they're going to get the item from the US. But if you go with DTG, they're going to get it from Canada or with embroidery. The base price is $25 for a really high quality cotton hoodie, and it's a really, really good price. Let's go back to hoodies. We have all kinds of hoodies here, including the all over print hoodie, which I really like by Printful. And actually, this is something that I did. Let me just open it up. This is something that I did. I can't stop laughing looking at this guy. This is something that I did when I did the full fourth wall tutorial for Patreon. I designed this hoodie as a cow as my project. Yeah, let's go back here. And you have a variety of all the kids' clothing that you might want. They do have swimwear, which I find weird because I remember that Printful removed this one. This is a very good swimsuit. I actually have that bra and accessories like a variety of hats. You have desk mats. You have Kiss Cut stickers as well as actual sticker sheets. I need to find them. Let's just go on to stickers. Come on. You have the Kiss Cut stickers and the sticker sheets. I'm going to show you them in a minute because I have ordered them myself. The holographic stickers I haven't ordered yet. And they do also have the Printful notebooks, which is 140 pages and dotted pages inside and a very good quality. I also ordered that one. They have desk mats as well as mouse pads. Hair accessories, they have that all over print scrunchie. Jewelry, this is the first time we're seeing like minimum because in most products you will see no minimum, which is print on demand, but they do have certain items like jewelry that you can request. You will be paying for a minimum of that amount and then you start selling it. Whether it's a good decision or not, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I might experiment with this myself because it's sterling silver rings and I find that really interesting for my niche. Laptop sleeves, magnets. That's nice. They have patches, again, without a minimum, phone accessories, even AirPod cases, pins without a minimum, shoes. Which ones do I have? I think I have, wait, let's see. I have these ones. There was a video about that. I'm going to leave it down below. And their socks, which I actually saw their socks and I got their socks when I got a gift from Printful. There was a video about me unpacking like a Christmas gift from Printful last year. So these socks are actually in really good quality and I have ordered some for myself as well and yoga mats. For the home and living, I was actually surprised to see something that popped up in the last few days because I didn't know it was even a thing, which was cloth napkins, the Christmas stocking. They have wrapping paper sheets, which is awesome, a table runner, and a placement set. These are incredibly important for my niche. I don't know about you guys, but for my niche, these are huge, huge. They have wall art when it comes to a framed high quality matte poster, just a poster, or wall calendars. They even have a robe, which is embroidered, and you can choose it in pink or in white or in black with embroidery on it. This could be really cool. And they also have the Printful candles, and of course, the mugs and the tumblers that we all know and love. They also have coffee blends. Don't ask me why. You can also edit your own promotions or giveaways if you want to have a promo code or a giveaway link. You can access your analytics at any point in time, as well as your site design, manage memberships, and go to settings where you can put in basically your Google Analytics and everything. Again, there was a full tutorial of that on Patreon. And even if you're not on Patreon, then come on, just go in, play my favorite game. What does this button do? And click on everything. When it comes to site design, and this is where you get to see some of my website, it really does remind me a little bit of the site design of PayHip, where you can go to layout and add different sections into your page. You can access your menu, pages and navigation, which doesn't look like this. It looks a lot better. I'll show you in a second. This is just when it's like squished down in the middle. And you can also control your theme and add different themes. You'll see this more when you log in for the first time and have to choose a theme. You can always switch on your theme. You can change the colors and appearances, add your own logo, or choose to edit any other kind of page. For example, in this case, like my about page. And I do want to show you something when it comes to products. So I'm going to go with this one, which is a Star of David stained glass pillow that I did with Procreate. I really like this design. And as you can see here, these are mock-ups from Placeit. Let's go to this product for a second. I'm not sure why it's showing me double the mock-up. Let me just remove it. See, I'm doing a video and I'm troubleshooting along the way. I think I just added it twice. So you do have the mock-ups that come with the product itself, but you can also add your own mock-ups if you have them from Placeit, or in the case of one of my products, like that blanket I showed you, my mock-up here is literally me. Let's check this out. This is literally my mock-up. I uploaded a real photo after receiving the product, and you can control your pricing and everything. And you know what? Let's just go to my store because I do want to show you what I've done. I designed the homepage. I used a Placeit mockup of 3 different people in the same room while placing different types of designs on them. And then I did collections that are based on the type of product. So the apparel collection will take me to everything in apparel, but it also have all the hoodies or all the t-shirts or all the bottoms or all the socks, because that's what I did. If I click on stationery, I'm going to see all the stationery items here. I have this sticker sheet. I think I can show it to you when we're done. And I also have some of them. I have this one as a single sticker, and I have this notebook. Where is it? This notebook. So for example, here as well, these are photos that I took and I uploaded myself as the mock-up photo, which I found to be extremely important. And I really like doing it. I love the fact that we can do it with Etsy, with Shopify, and even with Zazzle, but it's not something you can do on a normal marketplace. And a lot of marketplaces don't give you the option to do that. So this is one of the biggest benefits I find here. I can also just click on stickers to see all of my stickers. And these are the collections that I made. I have mugs, I have home decor, blankets, wall art, and pillows. I have different categories for holidays. So everything for Rosh Hashanah or everything for Hanukkah, which are cross niching. So for example, in this case, this t-shirt is in t-shirts, in apparel, but also in holidays and in Hanukkah. But I also have other collections and they appear on the homepage. So just to show you a little bit of my homepage layout, there was the banner here that I mentioned that was from Printful, and then everything from the High Merch collection, which again is a cross product collection with multiple types of products. Then I added a heading and a text, and then I added something with the design of the blanket that I have, which is basically photo and text. Then I added the category for all the stationery, just because I wanted to. There is a follow on Instagram that immediately goes to show an Instagram feed of the Instagram I have for this shop, and new designs, and another banner at the bottom. But as I mentioned, I also edited an about page, which I put in like who owns this shop and myself, as well as another section with a photo and some text on it, follow on Instagram, and even links to my Society 6 store. Because literally like links here to products that I made with Society 6. And I feel like a lot of people don't really see the potential in these things if they don't have a niche, but a niche here is super important, whether your niche is something relating to your religion or cows. So niches for that could be so many different things. And again, I would like to remind you that last month when I did the November video, I also spoke about the exact way to niche down, and I really recommend seeing that video if you haven't. Now, with all of the options that you have with Fourthwall, this one is with a custom domain. It's called Bidvaro Shop, and this one is the cows, and then shop.fourthwall.com. This one is with their own subdomain, not with your own domain. With all of the options that you have with a shop like this, I really should make a cow. I really should take that cow shop more seriously. I've been obsessed about cows for years. Now, with all of this information, again, I'm reminding you that There is a time limit on the time that you can still open your shop for free. And I think I've mentioned that enough. These shops are live. I will leave links to them down below if you want to go over and look at them. I'm still working on the cows one. This is the one that I set up during the tutorial. But this one is live and it's running all the time. So if you want to check it out from time to time to see how I'm editing it, to get ideas on how to structure your about page, feel free to do so. And again, a full tutorial on how to do everything here on Patreon. And of course, I would also love it if you would comment what you think about Fourth Wall, because it is a really, really, really cool platform to sell, to design a variety of items. It's just I'm in love with it. I don't know what about you guys, and I would love to hear all of your opinions in the comments down below. But let's get back to me for the second part of this video, which is recapping November goals. Have I met them? And the December goals. And yeah, let's get back to my face. And we're back to me. I think there are some bloopers in this video. Um, I would love to hear your comments, as I said, down below and open a discussion about Fourth Wall. And of course, if you have any questions, and I'm reminding you, there was a full tutorial over on Patreon. I think it was 58 minutes of tutorial on Patreon. But now we're moving on to the second part of this video, which is the whole goals part. And this is something that I started doing in this channel. Wow, almost 3 years ago. On the 7th of January, I'm going to be 3 years on YouTube. It's insane. And the reason why I'm making goals videos is not just because I think that everybody's obsessed with my goals, but I think that it's really good to put your goals out there. It's also good, like, I feel like I'm accountable for these things. And I've also heard from a lot of people that it reminds them to do their own goals. It gives them ideas for structures. And also when I don't reach my goals, it gives them that point, like, it shows them, like, you know, it's okay to not do that. So let's recap my November. I wanted to continue working on the big project for 2024 that revolves around marketing. If you're on Patreon or on my newsletter on Substack, you've actually seen spoilers of that project without knowing that they're spoilers. And I don't know if you've noticed, like, the whole November days, like November monthly themes, December themes. That was the email yesterday. That's my new project. Along with the daily hashtags email that I think a lot of people really liked, that's the new project that I'm working on for 2024. It will be fully integrated with this channel. I mean, I will be talking about these themes a lot. These are major, major upscaling ideas for your social media marketing. And yeah, I have been working more on that website. I feel like I've done 60% of the work on it. It was supposed to already been done, but with the war and everything, it took a little bit of a slow turn, but I'm back on it and hopefully it will be launched at the end of this year. I also wanted to decide what goes into Patreon and what goes into YouTube, sort of finding the balance, what goes into the newsletter. And I think I kind of found it. The channel will have design tutorials. I will be fully integrating, you know, that new idea of using special hashtags just in the right timing. I'll also be doing product reviews, talking about different platforms, and generally like ideas for things that you can do. While on Patreon, for the $3 tier with access to the videos, there will be 2 videos a month, one that is a deep dive into a certain topic and the other one is a Q&A on anything. The $7 tier gets to see the videos plus a free bundle every month. And the way that this plays out, for example, with a newsletter, because I am also issuing the newsletter, if I have to look at the Pinterest video, for example, so I did a deep dive, I think it was almost an hour on everything relating to Pinterest for Patreon. And then on Substack, on the newsletter, there was like 10 best tips for Pinterest. But also like on the newsletter, we've seen like how to do utilitarian designs and like funny t-shirt designs and ideas on how to create, you know, those slogans that you put on a t-shirt for any type of niche. So there is a lot of information going out in the newsletter as well. And also using the newsletter for things that I just don't want to make a video about. If there's something new happening and I just want to let you know, and I can't make a video about that now or it's too short, I'm just going to use the newsletter and it's free to join, by the way. Now, this month's video for Patreon was the Fourth Wall shop from start to finish. There was also another video before that talking about things that I'm working on personally. And there has been the November graphic bundle for the 7 tier on Patreon that can also be purchased on madetribe.com, which still has the Black Friday discount. You guys have asked and I extended it. One thing that I was really looking forward to in November is to get my coloring planner from Sarah Renee Clark, coloring YouTuber. And I really wanted to, you know, show you how to take a planner, how I'm working on it, what things I'm adding to it to plan myself as someone who's selling print on demand and doing content on YouTube, like how to take a planner and sort of make it around your business. And then the planner was sent with UPS that doesn't exist in Bulgaria. I sent her a message immediately after I saw this. I was shocked that anyone would send something with UPS to Bulgaria because UPS doesn't exist here. And she said, there is not an issue. It will arrive on November 16th. I told her it will never arrive to me. And we're at December 1st now. And I still didn't get my planner. It's being held with another courier, one that I cannot contact because they don't tell me what it is. They will never contact me, and it will stay stuck at customs forever. After emailing back and forth on that matter, the minute I asked for a refund, they stopped replying, and I've escalated this with PayPal. And then I made the newsletter about getting the Artist of Life workbook that I got last year from Lavendier, and last year they had DHL shipping. It arrived really quickly, and this year for €30 or $30, there was DHL shipping option with 2 to 3 days. So I made that order about 12 days ago, and it's still not here. And I got a tracking link that was for USPS. Emailed them, hey, I ordered DHL, not USPS. If it's going to come to the post office, I'm not going to get announced on it, and I'm never going to get it. I only made the order because it was DHL. I got a reply saying, oh, no, that was a bad tracking link. They sent me another tracking link, again, not of DHL. I replied again. They sent me another tracking link, a different one, again, not of DHL. And then a fourth one, along with them refunding my shipping cost. But the item is still in the US. It might come here in a few days, might come here in a few weeks. It might never come here. And then I just went on Amazon and ordered a planner for $14, and I'm going to adjust it to my needs myself and probably make a video about how I take like a normal planner and adjust it to what I need. More on that with December goals. I wanted to do some deep dives over here on the channel with Repper, which I have. I also wanted to do Placeit, everything you can do with Creative Fabrica, which I haven't. But I think I'm going to do them this month, especially the Placeit one. I do have a call on Tuesday with someone from Placeit. So I wanted to get more information about the licensing, and it happened to be that they just emailed me. That was a huge surprise this morning. I did make the niching down video, the one with November goals, which I really wanted to do, and the Black Friday deals. I have made so many sales this month with Redbubble and TeePublic. TeePublic, mostly merch that relates to hobbies. I have like some cat designs that I'm selling very well in this time of year, and a lot of puzzle designs. And I have made a lot of sales on Redbubble for Jewish merch as well. But I will probably be closing one or both of them. I feel like a lot of times this is just distracting me from actually doing work, you know? These are just distractions. I might keep the TeePublic one for several tutorials in the future, but I think I'm done with Redbubble again. I also issued a newsletter, as I mentioned, about the daily hashtags. This was a really good one. I will leave a link to that one down below. It's really great no matter what you market or where. And I also paid for Society 6, which is now being paid. It's officially the first day where if people didn't pay for Society 6, they lost all of their designs other than 10. There was a full video about that in case you don't know. I will leave a link to that one down below. I have paid for Society 6. It's going to play a very big role in my blog about bohemian decor, like bohemian style decor. And I have added several items to it. I think I was working on it more in the beginning of the month before the fourth wall thing, but I'm back on it. And also I've had the Black Friday deal for Maytribe for 50% off everything on the website, like the graphics and the patterns and the Procreate brushes and everything. And I have gotten several DMs from people asking if I could extend that Black Friday deal because they're getting paid at the beginning of December. So I have extended the coupon code BFMay for 50% discount till the 6th of December. Another big change in November and something that happened here was that snow came. I'm saying it with a smile on my face and dread in my heart because it was a huge snowstorm that made the electric fall, and everything here is electric. Like the heating is electric, even cooking is electric. And when it's minus 10 or 20 degrees and you're very sick and you can't even make a cup of tea or heat, it's kind of not very nice. We got a gas burner, we got a few more stoves here. Hopefully it will be better later on. This was a really weird kind of snowstorm that hit. There was also storms in the Black Sea area of Bulgaria. There were people who were severely injured or loss of life as well. With a hurricane-like storm over Varna, it's been nuts. And that was also like the reason why I haven't made several videos that I wanted to make because, there was literally no electricity. I also did some Hanukkah preparation for myself. I got my Hanukkah menorah, and I got my donut design t-shirt that I designed and I'm selling on fourthwall. And as I'm saying this right now, I realize that I forgot to show you some of the stuff that I got. So other than the blanket, I also got my stickers. I think this one was made in the tutorial, like with the diagram and Kiddo. I also made these ones with Procreate. These are two different colors. They were really nice. And what I really like is that they have the sticker sheet, which I pretty much did all the months, like all the Jewish months. Yeah, we have a different calendar. And for those of you who are in the sticker niche, this is awesome. Like the journaling niche, this is awesome. This is awesome that you can sell this on your own on your own shop, because I love the ones that I have like from Zazzle and I really like selling them. And this is the notebook. May he give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. And then the same phrase in Hebrew. This is Psalms 20, if I'm not mistaken, which is also Tehillim 20, because Christians and Jews have one book in common. And the paper inside is brilliant. It's dotted. I don't know if you can see with the light reflection here. It's dotted and the paper is actually pretty thick. And I have been doing some doodling on it. This is going to be like my sketchbook with some ideas. I started doing like a Hanukkah menorah, and I really do love the quality of their items. I find that their quality is amazing. Again, this blanket is just like the best thing in my life. In any case, I also ordered a new iPad. So I have this one that I think I got in September of 2021. And I don't know if you guys know, but when you work on Procreate, the model of iPad that you have, as well as the gigabytes of RAM and the gigabyte of storage, will determine the size that you can design on Procreate and the layers. So right now, I can design up to 7200 by 7200 pixels and 300 dpi with one layer. And with the new iPad, I think I will be able to design like 12,000 pixel by 15,000 pixels with like 4 layers or something like that. So I am really looking forward to getting the new iPad and doing more Procreate stuff, which takes me to December goals. And this will be very short because I'm tired of talking. YouTube, Valentine's Day design tutorial. Place it deep dive after a call that I will make with them on Tuesday. I have some licensing questions that I really want to bring forward in this conversation. There will be a massive print-on-demand product review. I think I'm going to do it. I think there will be over 100 products. I think I'm just going to take everything print-on-demand here and in Misha's closet, just throw it on the bed and just show them one by one, talk about their quality. And I don't even know if I remember everywhere they were ordered. I think saying that I have 100 products would be an understatement. There are bags, there are bags of multiple types, there are notebooks from multiple suppliers, there are different types of t-shirts and hoodies and blankets and dresses and mugs and tumblers and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I wanted to make a video about how to come up with your business name or with your shop name or with your domain name, given really actionable advices and tips from my experience in the last 10 years of running online businesses. And I want to talk about how to plan for 2024. And I haven't decided the format of this video. I think there will be a printable along with it, maybe a journaling session. And I will also be taking a very close look into the advertisers that I'm working with and choosing the companies that I'm partnering with for 2024, sort of like a cleanup. I also need to clean up my computer, organize my hard disk. Yeah, it's a lot of cleanup. With Patreon, there will be, again, maybe one of these versions of the 2024 goals or how to plan for 2024, maybe a journaling session. There will also be the WordPress blog from start to finish and the monthly Q&A that I'm starting with this month. And for the higher tier, a free graphic bundle that will probably be for Valentine's Day that will also be available to purchase on Maytribe. As for personal projects, that WordPress blog tutorial that I'm going to do from start to finish for Patreon is going to be for my bohemian style home decor blog that I will finally be starting with. I don't think I'll be marketing it with Instagram. I think I'm going to do Pinterest and YouTube out of all things. So I'm looking forward to starting with that. I want to do more work with Instagram and with Pinterest for the Bidvaro shop that you saw, the fourth wall store. And seriously, I'm looking at that cow thing that I did and thinking that should be another project. There should also be a blog to promote the Jewish merch, but that's not for this month. I'm learning. I'm learning not to put this as a goal for this month. I need to finalize that National Days Awareness Month blog. It's a lot of information to put down there. It's a very big project. I need to finalize it to launch it within the last few days of 2023 or the beginning of 2024, and to play around with my iPad and possibly make a trip for a few days inside Bulgaria with Misho before he goes back to Slovakia for the holiday season. I don't know if I mentioned, I also bought a lot of Christmas gifts for him and his family, and he will have to stay here until they will arrive from Amazon. Yeah, I feel like that was it. I don't know if I have a lot more to say. I would like to say thank you for watching, of course. I would love to hear your goals for this month. You can write them here, you can write them on Patreon, you can write them on our Facebook community, and of course, any kind of comment that you have about Fourth Wall or video ideas that you have that you want me to make, since, I'm starting to plan 2024, and that means also content planning. Anything really. I love reading your comments, and I'll get back to commenting back. I've been incredibly busy in the last few days, mostly trying to juggle working with power outages. So I'm going to get back to replying to comments. But with that being said, that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. Have an amazing month of December. I hope all of your goals are going to be accomplished, and that you'll have an amazing beginning for this month, that you have electricity in your house and you're not freezing. And I'm going to ramble on, so I just need to cut it out. So I'm just going to stop rambling, say thank you again, and that I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Are you still recording? Yes. Oh, it really does keep your coffee warm. I've been talking for 30 minutes and it's still hot. And I made it before, like, I put on makeup. Oh, I think it's going to destroy my lipstick. I don't care. Yep, it's destroying my lipstick. This is an Awkward Styles mug, tumbler, by the way. I lost the top part of it. I am so tired. Ooh, my Nana texted me with a photo. Aw, she sent me a photo of the ocean saying Shabbat Shalom because it's Friday. Safta, Shabbat Shalom, love you. Gotta love your Nana.